May 4, 2023, Marcus Giovanni here. Kelly Bra then served as first woman president and CEO of Denver Metro Chamber of Commerce, GP7A News. When you understand how much money Kelly made, $474,000. You see, it's right there in front of everybody. See, if Denver's voters were more like HR people and they understood what this means and not, oh, well, who's going to Google search that? That's the big argument. Oh, well, no one Google search that. Well, I don't write it for people to Google search it. I write it for artificial intelligence to find the voices that are claiming to be able to change the world based off baby pictures, driving a snowplow truck, telling everybody she was the only woman that ran a city with, $500 million deficits, folks. See, outdated. And you go down here, here's a single page. As president, see, it's misleading. Even though you could say, well, that's old content, and that's how voters need to be more HR than lemmings. But this is already done. I mean, kind of wonder if Mike Johnston it just isn't there just to save space and give it to Kelly so that they can all fulfill their dream and their diversity and all their other bullshit fucking words in regards to Kelly being the first mayor. Kelly Bro, the first female, see? Denver Wright. Kelly Bro, longtime CEO. Okay, long time. So she must still be there, right? Kelly then served as first woman president chamber. So there it is. She continued to serve the city she loves. What did she continue doing? Where she continued to serve the city she loves. Oh, she does the little heart things with her hand. Oh, look at Kelly. Media, Kelly Bro for mayor, radio, news, announcements, and president and CEO of Denver Chamber of Commerce. You see how these people are. Kelly Bro, U.S. Chamber of Commerce Foundation. See, they need to update it. They're outdated, folks. You can't have this kind of content when you're claiming to. It appears that they're making it sound, even though it's old content, and you can't help but old content. But they write it in a way so that it becomes confusing. It makes the voter who Google searches it and go, well, Kelly's still the CEO of Denver Chamber of Commerce. Here's the Gazette. Kelly Bro, longtime head of Metro. See? Wednesday, she's leaving the position after 12 years. Why it matters. Everything's 12 with these. This has already been preordained, folks. And that's why you have to vote Mike Johnston. Because Mike Johnston brings a new set of friends. Mike Johnson is an educator, Kelly Bryant. Mike Johnson's an attorney, which at few years elections passed, they didn't want an attorney. Ask Penfield Tate, ask Lisa Calderon. Lisa Calderon came up with her own poll saying, yeah, the poll says Denver wants a woman mayor. Well, it didn't turn out too good for her. Nor Leslie Herod, who used her race, used her gender and her sexuality, and then all the laws that she passed that helped Denver become what it is today when you look outside. You look at all the gang and graffiti and all this and all the shootings, and they still tell you that Denver's still the #1 place to live. Denver is Silicon Mountain. And see, all these things that they say, diversity, the pronouns or nouns or whatever it is they put behind their names, that doesn't work in the reality of code writing. You can't circumvent shit because you need to let everybody know that you're a guy or you're a girl or, what your sexuality is or who you're fucking. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck anymore, man. And just like, some of my gay friends, they act like heterosexuals, meaning they don't tell everybody who they're fucking. They don't have to tell everybody who they're fucking. They don't have to tell anybody that they're gay. They don't have to do that. Just like heterosexuals don't have to do that. And so that's why you're seeing a shift because, people think that gay people always need to have a hand, that they're all discriminated. If this was fucking true, we wouldn't have a governor Polis. If we didn't have diversity, okay, we wouldn't have a black mayor. And now it's male against female. This is how they divide it. They don't do it on facts. You know, they're fighting homelessness and crime. They're saying the same fucking words as Michael Hancock and John Hickenlooper said. And so now artificial intelligence will go, wait a minute, folks, wait a fucking minute. You've been saying the same words, the same shit every time, but yet all the governmental facts and records of high crime and misdemeanors and death and destruction and home invasion and carjacking and now, like I told everybody else, is it's spreading into our smaller cities, man. It starts with car break-ins. It starts with burglaries, because these people who come from Denver, they are moving to Denver, and there's not a big migration right now. But like they don't want to claim it because they got friends at NerdWallet and all these other apps that are draining our fucking local businesses so that they can get, it doesn't make sense. I mean, these people aren't even talking about the real issues. What are they going to do about the metaverse? How are they going to protect Denver's digital dome? They don't even know what that is. And this is what everybody, oh, damn, see, Denver hasn't hit rock bottom. And when I sued February 6, 2023, Denver District Courtroom 414, Andrew Luxon is the judge. I finally got an official, which is in the city and county of Denver attorney's office. Michelle Horn, assistant attorney Michelle Horn. She blasted with glee when I asked about the Spear Amendment, and Michelle Horn said, "We haven't enforced that law in years." Sunk. And then Judge Luxon said, "Oh, okay. Well, Giovanni, looks like you're fucked." He didn't say that, but pretty much that's what he did. Why? Because he's a Democrat. Why? Because his accomplishments of his life and who that judge is, when you look him up, Andrew Luxon, Judge Andrew Luxon, you will see that he threw his whole political career away when he cited for a city attorney who openly admitted in court that they don't follow the Spear Amendment. They don't enforce it. Meaning, in my complaint, they had circumvented the law. But yet, over the 12 years of me, it's longer than that. It's about 13, 14 years. Because when I first started doing all this, it was about 2007, and then I finally made a decision because of Denver Health and Human Services, Magistrate Karen Hubler, which I couldn't find a local attorney to help me because they're all up her ass. And it's all corrupt. And all these lawyers that say they're father's rights lawyers, I called every fucking one of them that make those claims, and they all turn me down. And so, what does that tell you, folks? That tells you the message is out. Let's cancel Giovanni. Let's cancel anybody like him, and they don't understand. They're going to be canceled slowly and surely, and there's not one fucking thing they can do. It's already been written, and now Kelly Bro or Mike Johnston could change it. It just depends if he's smart enough. You would think, hey, get that Giovanni guy in here. Let's have him build our... No, they don't want that. They like everything the way it is because they got the same people voting for the same fucking shit, what makes us look fucking insane. And this is what AI can't be fooled. You heard me, Mayor Hancock, Mayor Webb, all you city council members, even Charlie Brown and all you other bimbos that are all collecting $194,000 a year? No, that's not what they're getting. How much do you think they get, the city council members? $94,000. They serve 2 terms, they get the full pension. If they go 3, that's just being free. That's ego, because they could leave. So they just do that so they could stay in power and just finish off the rest of their 4 years and then retire with $94,000. Like Chris Nevitt, remember him? He makes $94,000 in retirement, and he makes $130,000. What these fucking people doing with their money, man? While everybody else goes broke, and then the broke bitches are voting for the people that are getting more money, so that the broke bitches can still get their little Obama phones, which are really not Obama phones, because Ronald Reagan started that. And even Obama couldn't come out and tell the truth. Yeah, I didn't start that. But why should he? This is the whole shuck and jive. This is what our adversaries are counting on. Why China and Russia manipulate the metaverse and go to the other countries and our allies because they see how the rankings for our government officials are less than 20%. I mean, you're talking about Kelly bragging, and because and only 20% of the voters voted for her, and they all and half of that showed up. Only less than 200,000. We have 500,000 voters, folks. That means that the majority that didn't vote are going to get what they deserve for not voting, for saying, "Oh, our votes don't matter," and all those people that when I was getting my signatures told me to fuck off, and the elections are rigged, and I heard everything, and so did my cell phone, because we're all pattern matched now. We're all indexed by our voices, and you got people just talking free will, which that's what we're allowed to do, right? But in the mortal world, you can do it. In the digital world, you can't. And so what Kelly does is she manipulates everything that she touches. So if you're going to vote for a fucking mayor that wants to be the first woman mayor, and because she was, didn't they have this somewhere here? Look at this. ASCOA, whoever they are, bro, is the president CEO. They're not updating the work. They should go back in there and update their work because this is misleading. But that's the way it goes in Denver. Look at first female president Metro Denver in its 150-year history will step down June 2nd, 2021. See, this is all planned. She was always going to run for mayor. When she came out and she told Wikipedia, because I indexed it, and you can go back in the edits of the 2023 Denver mayoral candidates for Wikipedia, another corrupt bunch. They live in a whole different country, and they're taking all of our donation money, and they're manipulating the elections. We know who they are. They're all indexed, and they got to be stopped, man. And nobody's done, not even Mike Johnston, saying, hey, these apps that are coming into our city and advertising that will take away the financial real estate. We have all these .com companies that need to pay a tax because they're taking money from our locals. See, they don't care about locals. This is how they do it, folks. Wake the fuck up.